practice for my class. And you'll be done just in time for the big poker hoedown.
Have
you been talking to Steve? Yeah, he begged me to beg you to go.
He begged me to beg you to go. Back at it again. The life lessons of Steve and Laura. Steve and Laura, time. What time is it? All the time. And what is the life lesson here, man? You're a true good friend. You'll never waste your time with them. Let's go.
And you told him, sorry, I'm due back on planet Earth? Nope. I think you should go.
Oh.
What? Why? Look, if you're going to date Steve Urkel, you've got to get into his world. Max, you've told me 100 times that I'm crazy for going out with Steve. That's right. But you wouldn't go on medication. So here we are.
Gee whiz. Gee whiz, Max. But I wonder if that is some of what's going on in Laura, right? She said, you told me 1,000 times I'm crazy to date the guy. So I wonder if that's something that, Laura is struggling with on the inside. Again, like I said, when you're falling in love with this guy that told you, let's keep it a buck.
Steve, when will you realize that I will never feel the way about you that you feel about me?
Oh, yes, you will. And it's my vision of that glorious moment that keeps my little heart beating. Babu, babu, babu.
Go for it.
Oh, is she smiling at me? Yes, she is. Babu, babu, babu.
Go for it, Steve. They told you were going to fall in love with him, and then you're falling in love with him, and people around you are not being supportive. That's hard. That's hard. It's medications because she's dating Steve.
If you were going to hang with Steve, you've got to take the whole weird bug collecting, cheese eating, snorting package.
Jeez. Max, she made that package pass. That's a hard pass right there. She said bug collecting, cheese eating, snorting package. That sounds horrible. The way that she describes Steve right there is so horrible. But I think it's beneficial because this is the realest I think Max has been. Like, look, I don't care for you with that dude. I don't think that highly of that dude, but you do. So let me go and give you the truth while still being true to myself. But I love it too because it is painting a picture and giving a reality to Laura to say, hey, you're dating Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love it, Max. I love where you're coming from with it, Max. I love it.
Do you actually think I should go to his Pokapalooza? Yes, and hopefully you will get scared straight.
Jeez. She's still going in.
Now let's see how your hair turned out.
She's still going in. Oh.
How's it look?
Laura looks so excited. How's it look? Boy, she's not about to be when she sees it. She's not about to be.
Festive?
Festive is the word.
I'll make a few adjustments. Oh, let me see. Not yet. Laura? Yeah? Girl, how close are we to St. Patrick's Day? What did you do? Come on.
We just gotta take a look. An inventory of what Laura's, I told you, Laura's face and Maxine's. Maxine, what did you do? What did you do, Maxine?
Girl, you know that look good on you.
I shouldn't be wearing those freaky drawers. I cannot believe you're going out in public like that. Oh my gosh. I'd be a laughing stock if I forgot my hat. I was hoping to take Laura, but she wouldn't be caught dead there. Well,
Hasta la vista.
Steve, wait!
Hasta la vista, baby. Uh-oh. The queen. The queen. She has entered. Come on. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. Come through, Laura. Come through. Come through. Double take, triple take. Uh-huh. Steve, I want to know something. You know Laura look better and all that than Myra did. You know she does, boy. You know she does. She got the curves and everything for it. She got the physique for it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm the star of Heidi Comes to Harlem.
Right.
So does this mean you're going to the Pokapalooza with me? I hope.
No, I'm auditioning to be the new St. Pauli girl. Of course I'm going.
Yeah. So Steve's face lets you know this is actually huge. This is huge. This goes against everything Laura's ever said. But Steve can now recognize, like, okay, this girl loved me for real, though. This girl loved me for real. Laura could have easily said, Steve, I'll go with you, but let me wear what I want to wear at least. Laura put on the whole thing. You can even tell she's borderline uncomfortable, but I don't know if Kelly with them beautiful cheekbones, right? If you look here, let's go a little closer here. Let's go a little closer. You can see she's smiling. She's smiling, right? And we forget that Steve and Laura started off as friends. Well, barely friends. Let's keep it real. Barely friends. Then they went to being friends. Then they went into being best friends, right? So it's not always easy to cross that friendship line. But Steve and Laura have continued to do it with such grace.
But we're leaving through the kitchen, and I'm lying on the car floor while you drive. Little boy?
Yeah, don't try me.
Press that shutter, and I will personally break you in half.
I mean, remember, this is fashion queen Laura Winslow. What is that on her head? It don't matter. She rocking with it. She gonna rock with it today.
Oh, this could be the most wonderful night of my life.
Yeah.
The most embarrassing of mine.
Laura's so silly.
No? I was afraid I might run into somebody I know, but no chance of that.
No, Laura, no chance. Aren't they adorable? Aren't they just adorable? No, Laura, there's no chance of that. Your people, your friend circle ain't gonna be up in there. Not in there.
Everybody! Stop the music!
Hey, the man.
Oh, give me fun.
Steve, I love this. Steve's the man. He's the man right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Steve. What is this, your new little sweetie?
Laura Winslow, Berta Hofziger.
Man, look, I love how she said, your new little sweetie, right? New little sweetie, as in Laura's new to the party. And so I'm wondering if, I'm really assuming that Steve brought Myra to these things. I'm saying, I'm just wondering, how does she know that? So, interesting.
Oh, ow. Good grip.
Yeah, good grip.
For Zaki Farms. I'm a chicken choker.
Strong hands.
Steve, I cannot take you enough for starting the inner city poker clinics.
Oh, it's no biggie, Berta.
Oh, it's biggie. Kids all over Chicago are improving their lives through poker.
Now, do we see what this woman is doing right now? I want to give this woman a hug. Do we see what she's doing? The thing she's saying right now is for Laura's benefit. Why is this woman so into trying to impress Laura or trying to help Steve impress Laura? You know what I'm saying?
Would you like to meet the treetop poker tykes?
Oh.
Treetop poker tanks.
Come and see, kid.
Laura's like, okay. Treetop poker types.
Thank you, kids.
Yeah.
Steve, this is amazing. You started a clinic?
Well, poker's giving me so much, I just had to give something back.
Again, I just want to show you what this woman is doing. Okay, after Steve did all this, who is she looking at? She's not looking at Steve. She's looking at Laura. One of the things I think you will see is I think this woman recognizes, first of all, that Laura is special. I think she can tell that Laura is a good woman. That the woman is doing that is so beautiful is letting Laura know she is welcome, right? Community is a big thing, and so I think that's some of the magic working right now.
Steve, you're incredible.
Oh, no. I'm just an ordinary guy in canvas pants with a crazy dream.
Oh, don't let this one get away. He's a winner.
You see what I'm saying? What did the lady just, don't let this one, this is all about Laura.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Being here with all my poker pals. But what makes it extra special is that tonight I'm here with the love of my life.
Ooh.
Laura Winslow, the love of my life.
Had to play it again.
Laura Winslow.
Speak that, Steve. Look at, I'm just saying, look at everybody. Why is everybody so happy? Wasn't Myra supposed to be the one? Wasn't Myra supposed to come with all the juice? I'm just saying, my thought process is Myra has come to a couple of these. Look at how they are towards Laura right now. Okay.
Laura, take a bath.
Take a bow.
Oh, let's see. Dance with your sweetie.
Yes, with your sweetie. Right there.
Laura, may I have this dance?
Oh.
Steve, I don't know how to polka.
She doesn't know how.
Just follow my lead and let the accordion sweep you away.
Okay.
Stash.
This is so adorable. And I need to let y'all know, polka dancing is actually fun. Y'all need to stop hating on it. It's actually fun. But what are we seeing here? What are we seeing here with Steve and Laura? Remember what I said about Laura and some of the inner struggle that she may have is because she does not have anybody around her that's really supporting her heart, supporting her new love, supporting a new direction in her life, which is Steve, right? She doesn't have support like that. What do you see happening right here? Steve and Laura are in an environment where they're not only being accepted, but they're being celebrated. And it's a drastic difference than the reality that Steve and Laura will have to deal with when they walk out that door. But when they walk in that door, they are celebrated, they are loved, and they are cherished. And that is so important. Just beautiful. Laura's having so much fun. Laura is having a ball, and you know we're gonna bring it back. You know what that scream represents, y'all? You hear Laura scream? Freedom. 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 Slow polka dancing. Slow polka dancing.
Steve? Oh. You know, it's funny. You had to drag me down here, but I ended up having one of the best times of my life.
Woo, gosh. Do we need to bring this back?
I always fantasized about what my prom night would be like.
Ooh, fantasize.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo. Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away. It'd be the best time of my entire life.
Best time of my entire...
It's a nice fantasy.
That's not a fantasy because you made it all come true.
Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying this for so long. Laura enjoys Steve's company. Laura's so real. You had to drag me down here. But I ended up having one of the greatest times of my life. What did I tell you that screen represented? Freedom. Freedom.
That's the magic of polka. Laura,
Laura.
I love you.
Woo. Look, just feel how deep that is. Just feel how deep that is. And you got to understand where this love you's coming from. Steve has been telling Laura he loves her. This is not new information to Laura, but it is new information when you are in a new situation.
Steve?
Oh,
I'm so happy.
I love you too.
Woo! Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Like, Laura saying this right now is so pivotal. Remember what she just said? You had to drag me down here amongst these people that I would have probably never associated myself with. I ended up having one of the best times of my life. And now you back that up with, I love you too. Huh, Steve? Oh. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Now something. Laura made Steve wait. It's some of the most asinineness I've ever heard in my life. Again, can you imagine? Let's just use y'all trash logic. And Laura does date Steve at 16 when she's not ready. She doesn't quite know who she is in herself. But let's just say she does it. Laura, they don't have this moment. They won't experience this moment right here. This is destiny. This is timing. This is right time, right person type stuff. Beautiful. Ah! Love is love, baby. Love is love. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Look at the smile on these two faces right here. Look at the smile, man. And this is why you don't give up on people. Look at Laura. She's in a polka dress. I told you guys, something on top of her head. We don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't give up on people. You know, this is why, man, patience and grace and forgiveness is such an amazing thing. Look at this now. Steve would not have any of this. Steve would have actually settled. According to some of y'all, not your true Family Matters fans, but some of y'all, you know, thought that Myra was the better choice. And it's like, but what happens when your true love, when your soulmate, when the one that is compatible, when the one that's actually growing with you is actually growing with you? You know what I'm saying? This is such a beautiful thing. Now, I know a lot of people try to get Laura for things, and this is what I said before. This was such a moment of freedom for Laura, you know, because let me go here.
Well, you got a lot of nerve talking about somebody else's boyfriend. You going out with Steve Urkel.
You've told me 100 times that I'm crazy for going out with Steve. That's right. But you wouldn't go on medication, so here we are.
Tonight is my big date with Laura.
Woo!
Excuse me, for a moment there, I thought you said you actually had a date with Laura.
I do
Tell him, Steve.
have a date with Laura.
And why I think that's so important is because, one, let's keep it real. We all struggle in this area, right? But I wonder if this has been Laura's inner struggle. No, you got your best friend, your daddy, your brother, like mocking at the fact that you have a date with this man, you're falling in love with this man, and they're mocking you, right? And we all have fallen into this trap. I don't care what anybody says. When it's your best friend and your daddy and your brother, like, understand, this isn't just random people we're talking about. Go here. So clearly Laura is not concerned about the common person, right? The people, the onlookers, if you will. She's not concerned about that. But when you have those people that are really, really close to you and they're not backing you up, and not only backing you up, they're kind of poking fun at you. Now, is it all in good fun and good love? It is, but that we all struggle with. We all struggle in this area of trying to find freedom from people, right? For years, where she's had this friendship love for Steve for a very long time. And then it got romantic, baby. You know what I'm saying? Then it got romantic. And I think this is something that Laura had to work through. She had to get through. You know, she's getting free of, okay, well, these guys are saying this. And this is the other thing that we look at here. Now, we go into this community, right? We go into Steve's community. We go into the Polka Palooza, community. And like I said, what's happening? Steve and Laura are being celebrated, right? They're being celebrated. They are the spotlight, and that's why, this is why community is so important. And what you're seeing between Steve and Laura is the opposite, right? Laura's not getting a lot of support from her community circle. She's not getting a lot of support. But you got Steve over here where they, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go dance with your sweetie. Go dance with your, with your sweetie right quick. You know what I'm saying? Do some polka with her right quick. They're celebrating this and cheering this on. And not only this is what is so big about it too, is that they're not just cheering on Steve and Laura, but they're also cheering on this new Laura, right? This is the new Laura. This is the Steve Urkel Laura. This is the mature Laura, right? This is the grown woman Laura. You know what I'm saying? And so I love that Laura is in this space. She's in this space and she's being celebrated. She's in this space, and people are cheering them on, wanting to see them dance and wanting to, celebrate their love. That's what they're doing. That's what the lady was doing here. I told her I wanted to just give her a hug because she just seemed like a sweet woman. But that's what they're doing, is they're celebrating Steve and Laura's love. Get up here and y'all want to judge Laura, and you've been in situations that way. It could be your coworkers. With Laura, it's at least people that she's known almost all her life. Some of y'all swayed by a celebrity, Some of y'all, swayed by people at your job, your neighbors. Anything sways you. Going from, okay, well, I'm scared about what they may say. I'm scared about what they may think. We got to get free from people. We got to get free. I'm reading this book right now. It's so good because I just love reading books. But the name of the book is called Approval Addict. A lot of us are approval addicts. We need people's approval, in order to feel good about ourselves. And there is something to that, right? Like, I'm not saying that you just don't want nobody's approval ever, but your own approval of yourself and God's approval of you. If you walking with him, you walking with him, you in your word, you in prayer, you trying to do the right thing. He approves you. You have already been approved. And the beautiness about this relationship with Steve and Laura is God's already approved them. Steve and Laura have already been pre-approved by God and preordained by God. And so that is just a message out of it that I want to give people. Like, again, I'm not saying, just like don't care about what anybody says, but you also want to get free from that approval addict. You want to get free from thinking that you need people's approval to be good. You know what I'm saying? You need people's approval to feel accepted. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what Laura is growing out of. She's growing out of those things. And again, like I said, some of y'all try to come out here and judge her, and y'all struggling with that, and you 45. She's 20 here. Y'all struggling with that, and you 45. You struggling with that, and you 55. So, we have to stop judging Laura in such these harsh ways, like she was not a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like she does not go through the same things that we go through. You need to give up on Laura because of pride, arrogance, lack of forgiveness, lack of patience, lack of grace. Like Laura's 12, 13, 14, 15. But look at what's happening now. Look at the moment that Steve and Laura are sharing now. And that's the thing that I think we need to look at is they're not just at a regular restaurant or at the movie theater. They're in his his territory, if you will. And Laura telling him right now, I love you too. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? This is why, again, you can't judge things from the beginning. Because Steve is getting Steve is getting more than he ever thought he wanted. Because as of right now, we look at this picture. In his arms right now is not just a potential wife and a life mate, but it's also his best friend. It's also his best friend. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Props to Maxine, because I don't know what Laura made it. A part of me believes she's still with her because she's just Laura and she shows up when you don't think she's gonna show up. But the truth of it is, Maxine was the one that put it to her plainly. Hey, you like Steve? You got to get into his world. She's in his world. She's in his arms. She's in his heart. You know what I'm saying? Steve and Laura is such a beautiful love story. Because it's just, we all deserve to be loved and we all deserve to be cherished. We all deserve to be desired. We all deserve these things. You know what I'm saying? But now our culture and everything, we go with culture more than we do kingdom. We go with culture more than we do with God, and we get culture things and we don't get God things. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is a God thing that's happening between Steve and Laura, and it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.